So you wrote a book, you edited and you edited, you polished, you made it all spiffy and stuff, you wrote a query letter, and you went in on submission. You know, the rejections flowed in, you've been on submission for, I don't know, maybe a year or so. So now what? Hey word nerds, you probably don't know me, but my name is Katherine Bogle, and today I am doing a guest video, obviously, for the WordNerds. I'm an author, a YouTuber, and a very big cat lover. So today we're going to talk about when it is time to shelve your work in progress. So you're not getting any bites. Really sucks. Trust me, been there, done that, but what can you do? Is it time for a last effort? Or maybe a professional editor? You're gonna have to be the judge. But maybe you're just running out of options. Maybe you're running out of editors, you're running out of agents to submit to, and you kind of don't know what to do next. You're kind of thinking, do I give up? Do I not give up? Do I move on to another project? If you're contemplating shelving your work in progress, you don't think it's really going anywhere, maybe it's not for the market right now, it's time to put the book down. You've been working on this book for years. It's impossible to be subjective anymore. So you really need to take time away from the book. You need to separate your damn self. You need to work on something else, and that will help you get your muse flowing. Maybe work with some critique partners, like edit their work. I find nothing gets my muse flowing like editing someone else's work. Weirdly enough. If you're saying right now, but Kat, I don't want to work on something else. Well, there are other options, my young friend. So you do have the choice to self-publish. Of course, I don't recommend this all willy-nilly. If you know nothing about marketing, no, don't do it. Unless you're willing to literally dedicate like days and hours to just learning about marketing and about the self-publishing world, it is not the right place for you. Just don't do it. It's a lot more work than traditionally publishing a book. Because instead of having a team to do, you know, all of your editing, to do all of your marketing, your publicity, your cover art, etc., you're the only person who can do that. Because it's suddenly your self-publishing haven. It's your world. So I do not take self-publishing lightly, and neither should you. Now if you're saying you don't want to do another project, but you don't want to self-publish either, you might want to think about it this way. Maybe it's time for you to move on. It sucks, but sometimes, you know, your writing's just not there yet. Sometimes it's just not up to snuff. Sometimes people just aren't interested. Maybe there's another book on the market just like it right now. So maybe in a year or two from now, when agents could, you know, possibly publish it, you're not gonna get much traction if it's exactly like a book that's already out there. So by moving on, I don't mean just give up, never write again. I mean, you just need to move on from that book. The more you write, the more you edit, the better you're going to get. So just leave it alone. Come back to it if you want, down the road, write some more books, and then by that point you'll probably look back on that book and be like, oh god, I submitted this to agents, what have I done? Because trust me, been there. It's horrifying. There's nothing worse than realizing how shitty your writing was and knowing that you actually sent that to people. It's terrifying, so just if it's not working out, just leave it. Another option, the final option, is to rehaul your book. If you believe in it that much and you have some great ideas on how to completely re-edit that book, then by all means, go for it. But before you do that, you should be writing out yourself lists of edits, things to make better, and you might even want to actually completely literally rewrite it in a different document instead of just editing through the one that you already have, because then that gives you more objectivity on what you're actually writing and you're not just reiterating everything you've already said because it's been said and it might not have been good enough at the time. I know, it sounds like a lot of damn work, and trust me, it is. I'm doing it to one of my books right now, and it's goddamn hell. It's so much fucking work, like you don't even know. Or maybe you do know, and in that case, we in the same boat. The final thing I just wanted to say is you may think you're ready, you may think your book is ready, but it may not be there yet. So give it and give you time to grow as a writer, to grow as a creative human being, to grow as an artist. If you give yourself time to grow, you're going to get better. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Katherine Bogle. It's been great chatting to you guys, word nerds, and maybe I'll be back again sometime, you never know. If you want to check out my channel, I have two. I have a Catzilla Gaming channel and then just my author channel. My author channel is just like Katherine Bogle, so it's really not that hard, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of link somewhere. So if you want to check out my channel or my book, Haven, that is of course also available on Amazon, and you can check out all my other social media. I'd love to talk to you guys, whether it's about shelving your work in progress or just about life in general, about writing. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below too, and I'm sure I will check up on the comments every now and then. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Kat, and I hope you all have a great week.